Mike, probably the biggest game of your career to play the way you did. What does it feel like right now to help get Virginia into the Elite Eight and to also have that kind of performance?
Yeah, I think we did it. I mean, just try to really go out and play aggressive. This is really obviously a big game for us at this point. Us three seniors and Evan and Cade as well. It's our win or go home, so and win or be done for us. So just trying to attack every game with that mentality.
In front row.
Anthony, Mike Barber, Richmond Times-Dispatch. You guys have talked about wanting to have a more aggressive approach to this tournament, be the aggressors. Obviously, that worked early on. How good was it to see kind of the story you've been telling us all year play out on the floor there in the first half?
It felt really good. It's been something that Coach Bennett has been drilling in our heads that we have to attack it, and we just can't let the game come to us, and we have to be ready from the start. It's something that we work on during practice. If we're not doing what we need to at the start of practice, he lets us know. And for us to go out there tonight and really execute at the beginning of the game was awesome for us.
Stay in the front row.
Whitey Reed with the Daily Progress in Charles. So for all you guys, what did you think when you came out and you saw all those Iowa State fans in such large numbers and you could see how loud they were? Did you have to do anything different, in your preparation or throughout the game?
Malcolm, you want to take that?
No, it's something you take notice of. It was like a home game for them more than anything. But that's something that fires us up as competitors. We got to the point where we were playing well during away games towards the end of ACC play. So, we embraced it. It was a challenge, and we were able to overcome it.
Go back on the right side.
Shipper 8 News in Richmond, Virginia. Mike, your performance in the second half can't be understated. Second chance points, it seems you were just towering over the Iowa State defenders. When you knew you had that advantage, how'd you just keep attacking and getting your teammates to feed you the ball down low?
When they took McKay out, I had a size advantage, so really just trying to take advantage of that. That's something we work on in practice. If there's an advantage, just really trying to get the ball to whoever has the advantage. So just really try to execute off that. Teammates did a great job of feeding me the ball when I had the advantage as well.
Go back on the left side.
Aaron McFarling with the Roanoke Times. Mike, your father was here tonight?
Yes, sir.
They showed him on TV. I wasn't sure it was him, but he looked proud as could be. Maybe, can you talk a little bit about what this might mean to him and your family, just to see you do this?
I think everyone, my family is just extremely excited for us to be in the Elite Eight. I think that's a huge step for this program, and obviously they're happy for me to be part of a team that makes it to the Elite Eight. So I think that's what we're really excited about.
Go back in the middle.
Jeff White, VirginiaSports.com. Malcolm, your shots weren't all falling tonight, but you didn't really force anything. Was there a point in your career where you might have kind of kept shooting when things weren't going instead of looking to get your teammates involved the way you did?
I think so. I think earlier this season I would have. Before the Georgia Tech loss and Florida State loss, I think I would have kept shooting. But, we've gotten this far because we play as a team, because I defer when other people are playing really well, because other guys defer when I'm playing well. And we just play well together. We embrace our pillar of unity, and I tried to get other guys involved, but stay aggressive tonight, and we were able to get the win.
Stay in the middle.
Yeah, Anthony, can you kind of walk us through that sequence at the end of the first half? You kind of slammed real hard on your back. Were you almost angry at that point because you ended the first half with you got fouled, went to the line, and you had that big block? And how much maybe that take the momentum away from them to close the half?
I was more shocked that they didn't call foul than anything. Not angry, but it did kind of hurt a little bit. I just got back on defense because I knew that we needed the defense to stop. But I think the block was just me just trying to help out my team. Trying to get the momentum back because it sort of felt like they were trying to get the game back in their hands, and I just wanted to do something to help the team out.
I think his hair protected his head when he fell, so he was okay. So there you go.
We'll go in the front row.
Malcolm, can you just talk about, I know you have unfinished business, but can you talk about what it means to get to the Final Eight or Elite Eight?
We've had a long season, and I feel like we've just gotten better and better. We've battled through our ups and downs, and it's a huge accomplishment. You know, we're not done, but we do have to take it one game at a time, and now we need to enjoy this for a few hours, but we need to refocus as this game is the day after tomorrow. So, you know, we'll enjoy it, but we'll watch film and learn from this one, but prepare for the next.
I know it's been written a lot. I don't know whether you've read it, but I'm sure you've been asked a lot of questions before games like this about pace of play. And everybody thought, well, this is their pace against your pace. Do you ever really think there's much to it? It seems like you guys are comfortable playing whatever pace.
I actually do think there's something to it. You know, I think we're comfortable playing our pace. I think when we win games, it's because we get other teams to slow down. We make them use their shot clock, and we use ours, and that's the pace we like to play at.
Tony, I was told that your dad.
You can, when they're off, then you can ask me. Okay.
Malcolm, when you guys are playing that aggressive style as the mentality you want to have in this tournament, is it hard to protect the ball? I mean, today you guys were great with not having turnovers. Is it hard to be aggressive and not lose control of that?
No, you know, it's protecting the ball is not just something you decide to do. It's something you work on. We do drills in practice to protect the ball and to have ball security. So, you know, Coach Bennett encourages us to be aggressive, but be tough with the ball and take care of it. So that's what we try to do.
Go back on the right side.
Malcolm, Anthony, you guys said yesterday that the difference for this year's team is you all are relaxed and you go out and attack first. And even though Iowa State comes back in that second half and starts to surge ahead and you finish out strong, how does your confidence just continue to build knowing what you've been preaching is continuing to perform and come out in the results that you want?
I think our confidence grows when we look at each other and we know that we've done something. We know that we're doing what our system is built upon, and you know, when we're really embracing the 5 pillars that we go by each and every day. I think that's where we get our confidence from, you know. And if we're going out there and doing everything that we need to do in order to get wins and play together as a team, you know, I think that's where our confidence comes from.
Zach Brazil in your post for Malcolm or Anthony. What was it like to see Mike have a game like that, arguably his best game of the season, you know, on this kind of stage?
Huge. Mike's a guy that's coming to his own towards the end of the ACC play. I'm not even sure if this was his best game. That Louisville game towards the end was a monster game. But this was a huge game for him, huge game for us. You know, when Mike comes out and he's aggressive and confident and plays like that and how he's been playing, we're another level team. So, you know, he's playing with a lot of confidence, and we're happy he's doing that.
Take one more question for the student athletes.
Malcolm, you guys came out and hit 7 of 10 from the floor to start the game. So what were you seeing on the court that, you know, led to that hot start?
I think we were just playing inside out. The big guys were able to make a few shots, and then it opened up the guards for a few rhythm shots, and we were able to attack off of sides. And then once they, you know, played sides a little differently and made adjustments, we switched to a few different offenses and continued to make adjustments to be effective offensively.
All right, we'll let the student athletes go at this time. Thank you, gentlemen.